Hello, this is Roger, Minister Peaceful Poet. It's been a while since I've made a video. It's been over a year. The last video I made, I talked about, the pandemic. And like most of us, I was way wrong, way wrong. And so, I haven't made a video for a while. A lot has happened. A lot has happened with me, and I'm sure you as well. I mean, everybody. Here I'm back in my headquarters there. It's a camper trailer. Uh, for a while there, I had to use it for a place to work because for 14 months I've worked at home, and this was my place of work. And then we had that big ice storm that came. That unbelievable, the worst ice storm I've ever seen in my life. And the big branch came down on top of this trailer and broke a hole in it and got pretty wet. the It looks like I still have a leak in the roof. I thought I fixed it all, but it looks like I still got a leak. So I got to fix that. I had mushrooms growing in here. They're all gone now. It's dried up enough. I can, it's safe to be in here now. I got a lot of work to do. I got to clean it up. Hopefully this will be my headquarters again. We'll see. But it's been pretty rough. And I'm sure not just for me, but for everybody else as well. Uh, the ice age from hell. We lost our electricity for 11 days, and the furnace didn't work, and it got really cold inside. And me and my wife, we could see each other's breath, it was so cold in there. And then we got the heater fixed. We got the electricity back on, and then it got down to 13 below zero here. That's the coldest it's ever been in Oklahoma in who knows when. I mean, it just don't get that cold here. And so here in the trailer, there was a little bit of water, I guess, in the hot water heater, and so it busted. So when I turned on the water just goes everywhere. So I got to get that fixed too. And I mean, there were branches to clean up. I had to act. I, I went to every store in the world to buy myself a chainsaw, and there was just none to be found. And then when one was found, then I had to wait in a long line to get chainsaw oil. I mean, it was unbelievable. It was like the world had ended. It was like something I'd never seen before. And of course, right now prices are going up. And of course, we thought it would be worse though, right? It wouldn't be just prices going up. We thought there would be actual food shortages. We thought it'd be a lot worse. So it isn't as bad as we thought it was going to be, which is good. So, anyways, the video I made, over a year ago about the pandemic, and like I said, I was really wrong. I thought it was a natural thing that came from uh, space, like they suspected that the Spanish flu did. Well, it turned out it wasn't a natural thing at all. It was man-made, and you may not believe this, but we're actually lucky. We are actually lucky. It was supposed to be a lot worse than it was. 64 million people were supposed to die. That's what was supposed to happen. And I don't know. I don't know what the exact count is. I stopped counting a long time ago, but it wasn't anywhere near close to 64 million. But what happened was is, they were creating this virus, and it was supposed to be extremely deadly. It was supposed to be really bad. But before they could complete the virus, it got loose. From what I understand, a test tube broke in the Wuhan laboratory, and 3 people got sick and went to the hospital. And I think they died. I'm not sure. I don't know if they lived or not. I don't know, but we do know that they got sick and they went to the hospital, and that's how it got out. Now, if that hadn't happened, it probably would have been a lot worse because they didn't finish. They didn't finish it. They didn't finish the virus. It wasn't as bad as it was supposed to be. It was supposed to kill 64 million. At least that figure comes from the tests that they made, the experiment. I don't know what you call it, but they pretended like there was a virus, is what it was. And they all got together and did their thing. And they said okay, and then they worked on it. I guess I don't know, but so it wasn't as bad as it was supposed to be. So that's a good thing. population of the world is falling, and I don't believe that that was from the virus. Multiple things altogether. It just accumulated. Uh, all the chemicals that we're inundated with on a regular basis, um, causing it impossible, making it impossible for men to create the sperm that's needed to make children. That's been going on for some time, and it's kind of accumulating. The vaccine is going to make it impossible for a lot of mothers to be and fathers to be. And this, there's an article out there, and if I have to look for it and post it, I will. But I read it. I know it's there. I saw it. Okay. And then it's like disappeared off the face of the earth. Nobody's even talking about that anymore. But I saw it. I read it. I know it's there. And yeah, it'll do that. And that was part of the plan. Part of the whole thing was to lower the world's population. That's what this was all about. And is that a bad thing? You know, the world population was a little bit high. You got to be honest about that. Is this a good thing? No, because I mean, they should have discussed this with us. This should have been a choice we made. They don't have a right to make choices for us. You know, they need to give us the facts and give us the choices. That would have been the right thing to do. But instead, just to say, you know, the world population's got to go down, so we got to do this, that was wrong. And that's what this was all about. And that's what this is still all about. And not everybody's going to get vaccinated. And like everything else, it isn't going to exactly work the way they had planned. It just isn't. It never has. They don't always win. They haven't been winning. They've caused some trouble. They did some destruction, but they ain't exactly won. And they ain't exactly winning. And for people running around, oh, you know, the world's being, you know, don't, there is a God, there's a righteousness, there is justice. We just don't see it right away. Or we don't see it at all because we're not looking for it. We only see the bad stuff. We see the glass half empty. We always see the glass half empty. We don't see it half full like it really is. So don't fret. Don't fret. Now, earlier I had posted that in June, things are supposed to start getting better. And today is the 1st of June, so that's why I'm making this video. And I hope that this is true. And I believe it will be. I believe it will be. Now, we won't notice what's going to happen and unless you really look for it. And I don't know what it is exactly. I'm going to look for it, okay? And then they say by the end of the summer, we will really know. We will really start to see changes. The aliens, I suspect, are sort of like involved in this, but not completely. You have, I don't know, there's a lot of good and a lot of bad forces in play here. It's not all good, it's not all bad. It's sort of in play here. What's going on? But a lot of the bad is going to disappear. The money is going to dry up. The money that they use to pay for the politicians, to all the things that they do, a lot of that money is going to dry up. A new financial system is coming into play that will reward those who do good rather than those who do bad. Because the way the system is set up now is if you're greedy, you know, if you care more about yourself than anybody else, if you're willing to lie, cheat, and steal, and you don't care about anybody else, but you really care about yourself, you'll succeed in this world and you will become rich and famous. And that's unfortunate. But the new system is coming where those who care about other people will be rewarded. Yep. And those who care only about themselves will be left behind. That system is coming. And it starts today. And you won't see anything right away, but by the end of this summer, you should see something by then. And is that an absolute? I don't know. I wish I could like give you a fact here, boom, right here. See, it's a fact. I wish I could. All we can do is hope. And hope in itself is a religion. It's faith. It's what it's all about. The human mind is a powerful thing. And it's not just the mind, the physical mind, the soul that's within us is very powerful. We are the gods. We are the gods. We are the creators. We are the spark of life. We are very special. And we don't know how special we are. We haven't come to that realization yet, but we will, or some of us may. And so what I'm saying is if we hope strong enough, it'll come true. We are the creators. We make things come true. If we're negative, we make negative things happen in the world. If we're positive, we make positive things happen in the world. We have more control over things than we realize. So believe, have faith. It's religious. Anyways, I guess that's all I got to say. I was going to make this live, but I don't know how to make this live on this little laptop. So I guess I'm recording it and I'm going to shoot this out everywhere. But I've never did a live before, but I thought I'd give it a shot, but I can't on this little laptop here. And my picture doesn't even look that great either, but it'll do. Okay, so I guess that's all I got to say. I made my video. I haven't made it in over a year. Hope you like it. I'd say subscribe and all this other stuff, but I don't know when I'll do another video. I hope I make do regular videos. I hope I do. I don't know. I used to write poems every day, and I don't so much anymore now. I like write a poem once every 2-3 days, not every day anymore. I'm kind of losing that inspiration, but I'm making a video. So I hope you enjoy it. Love and peace. You have a good day. Bye-bye.